Hey everyone, Mherex here, bringing you another video. This one is going to be on the newest striker superstar in the game. This striker is Modern Era, and he has one link, the Modern Era link, and just the one gear. He is a coach, all the way at 20,000 talent. Yellow gems do 25% more damage, so we have a yellow gem damage coach. That's pretty cool. So let's get in here and check out the moves. For this striker, I have 5 move sets for you guys: 3-star, 4-star, and 3 5-stars. Um, this particular striker is very multi-gem focused, so I do not have multi-gem coaches like Memrock or Zombie Taker. I don't have either of them, so potentially, if you do, which is not a huge portion of the game, as they're both really rare, you could run those coaches in a lot of these situations. Um, First move set is going to feature the 10 MP black finisher. Running Power Slam, deal 104k damage and choose a 2x7 area to destroy. The Yokosuka Cutter, I probably said that wrong, deals 64k damage and choose 5 gems to make into black gems. And the Beal 3 MP yellow, deal 39k damage and modify a 2x4 random area into multi-gems of strength 3. The Cutter is also 8 MP yellow. Entourage, we're going to run with Kofi for 4 more yellow MP to start. Matt Hardy for multiply gems moves increase will be strength by 2. So that'll make the multi-gems times 5 instead of times 3. If you don't have Matt Hardy and you do have somebody like Finn Balor, you could use Balor in there. Or you could also buff the black gem damage with the black gem damage coaches, either Dude Love or Volkov. So you could go that route as well. I'm going to run with NWO Show for more blacks on the starting board. And then Hall of Fame Bella, so we can choose one more black gem on the choose, so we're choosing 6. Going to go on the road against Ricochet. And let's see how this striker does. For all the movesets, he's a very, like most multiply gems guys, they're highly gem damage based. So you're going to want to for sure focus on like Double Fury for these straps. I want to try and keep as many blacks on the board as possible because it's going to make a random area, so hopefully they'll land on black. So I'm going to play Ricochet will probably target blues, I would imagine. And the finisher destroys multiply gems, so let's keep him away from red and green. He can have blue. Except I took a green, gave him a green. He didn't take it anyway. That's fine. Okay. So let's hope the random area lands on some blacks. It'll make for more damage. We got 1. And now we can choose 6 gems. That looks pretty okay. Should be a pretty big hit here. $277k. This moveset can be a little tough to recycle, so hopefully this finisher will keep him down. I do not know that it will for sure. I'm gonna try and pick up some yellows here though. And keep in mind, Ricochet is fully strapped. I am not. I do have tour perks plus 2 MP on a mat or to start, and plus 1 on a color match. Um, let's see. Maybe we'll get a yellow to drop in here. We did not. Um, Obviously, this is his 3-star build and not the most optimal because the recycling if you don't finish him first turn. Although if we were strapped, more than likely would have finished. Sorry, the first cycle, not the first turn. We more than likely would have finished him on turn 2 there if we were strapped. Not for sure. Trying to keep that black row break in place. Yeah. I also think I would probably run him cheap shot or head games, so that first cycle through is more likely to keep him down. This should do it absolutely, though. There we go. Ricochet down. Next moveset is going to be double red and the finisher. Again, it's another multiply gem moveset. This time we get to choose a column. So let's get those red moves swapped in. Game, hello. I can edit that out in post-production. I probably won't, but I can. Instead, you get to hear me talk, which I know is exciting for all of you. That's been happening to me a little bit more of late, the game freezing. Okay, Ricochet. Here we go. Gonna get that double red move set in. One of them's gonna be the Choke Slam. 2 MP red. And the Strowman Express, which is a 4 MP red. Strowman Express, deal 50k damage and choose one column to make into multiply gems of strength 3. And the Choke Slam is the 2 MP red. Choose 7 multiply gems to destroy. So whatever column you pick, you're destroying the multiply gems for it. So we're going to go with red MP trainer in Butch for more red to start. We're going to stick with Matt Hardy. Again, if you don't have Matt Hardy, you could use Balor or black gem coaches as stated before. We're not choosing any black, so I'm going to go with Hall of Fame Ted for more black damage. It's not significant. Here a huge amount. You could go with a color gem color defense reduction one. Kind of your choice there if you don't have Hall of Fame Ted. Alpha, I believe they changed to blue gems, not black, so blue gems, so never mind that. The black gem coach is Boogeyman, I believe, which I don't have. So you could use him too, if you had him. So we're gonna pick a column. I like if obviously 3 black is more damage than 2 black, but if you pick up a red, then it recycles, which is nice, and I'll show you why. Because you're very unlikely to keep anyone down turn 1. But ideally, if you can refill your reds, it makes it over turn 2. 150k there. Hopefully he leaves our blacks alone. Sort of. He didn't really pick on them, but they went kaput anyway. So let's that'll work. So finisher. Let me see, how do I want to do this? Choose 7 multiplied to destroy. So this actually lets you do some stuff, unless I get really unlucky. So we're going to do this and get 2 columns. Right here. You could potentially do this on turn 1 too and get 2 columns, but it doesn't do as much for you because you can still only destroy 7, but you can. So now I can make this column. And now the finisher can destroy 2 columns. So that's kind of the benefit to this moveset. It's pretty good. And obviously this is going to hit pretty hard, even against a strapped opponent. So that's a really good moveset. Ricochet's going to no-sell it, though. That's fine. Our striker doesn't care. Do the same sort of thing again. Just decide which 2 you want. We don't need to, but we can. Like so. Again, multiply gem, so double fury. All of these are going to be double fury, as recommended, in my opinion. And then your finisher is going to, you know, hit 2 columns again. So that's a pretty good moveset. It's a turn 2 moveset, but pretty good. Alright, let's move on to the 5 stars. We got triple black here. This is a pretty good one. Definitely, if you have a black percentage move damage medal, you're going to do a lot of move damage. So let's see what that 5-star move is for this striker. It's the reverse choke slam, which is a 9 MP black, deals 72k damage, and convert all immobile gems into multiplied gems of strength 5. So we're going to partner that with the chess club, which we haven't seen yet. And that's deal 57k damage and choose 8 gems to make into immobiles. That's a 5 MP black. Going back to the running power slam finisher. So basically what we do is we choose immobile gems, turn them into multiplied gems, and then blow them up with the finisher. Makes sense. Entourage, I'm going to run with 2. So the other thing is it's a multiply gems of strength 5, which is what we've had with Matt Hardy. So it's a guaranteed turn 2. I am going to switch to double MP trainers, Bray and NWO Ted, and it's ready to go turn 2 without a match. If you want to play for the black match, you could replace NWO Ted with black, potentially black gem damage. You could go move damage on this one because you're using all blacks too. So you could go black move damage trainer in Striker Dean. So there's some things you could do. I like getting started fast guaranteed. We're still going to keep NWO Show for more blacks, and then Hall of Fame Ted for the black damage, move damage. So you could also use Gooker for move damage on this one. A little more versatility here. The only downside to this one is it's kind of hard to recycle. And you could definitely make a case for takedown in this one. So interestingly, I have a row break. So this lets you do some very interesting things. A row break or a 3-match of black is very nice on turn 1. Because we're going to very easily refill our moves and do some pretty good damage on that row break. 143k, all the moves are filled. We want to keep our blacks on the board as much as possible. Now, as long as you have 2 blacks that you can destroy in a column, you're good. You'll recycle your moves, so... which we have 4, so we'll recycle our moves easily. He uses reds and yellows, so those are the next colors. And then it's just repeat as long as you get at least 2 blacks. And that should do it. So I actually really like triple black for him. It's one of his, it's probably his best moveset. So let's take a look at the other 2 5-star movesets. This one is pretty good, but if we don't finish them, recycling can be a problem. So that's the downside to this one. We're going to bring the cutter back. We're going to keep the 5-star move in, converting, multiply gems, all that good stuff. We're setting up a big choose move. 2... We're going to go dual MP trainers, and as long as we get a black match turn 1, this is ready to go turn 2. And then we're going to go back to Bree so we can choose, I think, yeah, that's Bree. So we can choose 1 extra black, so we're choosing 6. So as long as we get a black match, we're ready turn 2. If we don't, I believe turn 3 is what we're looking at. We do have black match, so... I could have put those immobile gems down. Probably should have. There's really no reason not to. So that is a misplay on my part. Now, in case we don't finish them, you do want to try... 2, 3, 4, perfect. Try and recycle. So I'm going to do a 5 match there, and it'll drop onto those yellows. And guarantee we'll recycle the yellow and the black. So I don't know exactly what's going to happen, but I could have put those on the blacks here, the multiply gems, maybe on the yellows, you know, in this area. And this would be a little bit harder. I think I would have got one more multiply out of it. I do want the 2 yellows there, though, so... there. That'll recycle, and it should be a pretty hard hit. Yeah, 300k. It would have been over 400k against a non-strapped opponent. So pretty decent build. You do need to think a little bit about your recycle, though. So here's another one where we can do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and get that row break there. We won't need to recycle this time, but it's good to think that way so you get in the habit of doing it. So that'll drop into there. We want 1 to recycle it, and then we'll take the blacks there. So just get in the habit of trying to recycle. Again, that would have been a 436k hit. So it hits pretty hard, actually. It is turn 2 and does require a black match. Recycling isn't hard if the board mostly cooperates and you manipulate your wild cards. And last one, this one has potential to be turn 1 with a really good board. So this is maybe the other one other than the triple black that I potentially like the most. But you need, like I said, you need blacks on the board. So 7 of them to be exact. So we're going to stick with NWO show for more blacks on the starting board. Not move charge, move damage. Back to NWO Ted. And then we're going to go double black MP trainer. So this is ready already right out of the gate. So there's a few ways you can do this. If you think you can finish them turn 1, you can destroy all 7 blacks. Otherwise, you want to pick up 1 red to recycle the red so we can do it all over again turn 2. He's strapped and we're not, so I don't think I can keep him down turn 1 with, let's see, 25k times 7. That's like a 200k hit. Definitely won't keep him down turn 1. I think unstrapped it was doing like 400k. So we'll take 1 red and the rest black. And that'll recycle it for us. Drops that there. And let's take those. Yeah, we'll do that. So it would have been a 300k. Reduced down, but we did reload. However, we cannot generate blacks, so you do start to run out of blacks. However, we have 3, so that's enough to recycle. That's the good news. And this will be probably really close to putting him down for the count. If not, we'll finish him next turn. Again, keep in mind he's strapped and I'm not, and with multiply gem users, that is a really big deal because he's a gem damage user. So he'll definitely play much better strapped up. A lot of times in these cases, I will go against Vader just to show the more potential on the gem damage portion of it. But usually I always catch a little bit of heat for going against Vader. Even I've sometimes usually strapped opponent I'll just go against AJ because he's right there next to Vader. People don't always like that either, so no matter what you do, someone's gonna want you to do something different though, so not the end of the world. So yeah, this is the new striker. Modern striker. He's pretty solid. Turn 2 kind of guy, so you're not going to really get turn 1 wins. Potentially this build set could do it on turn 1 when he's strapped up and stuff. So that's always an option. But pretty straightforward, pretty easy to use. Yeah, so very interested to hear what you guys think in the comments about this new striker, beard guy here. And other than that, guys, I definitely appreciate you watching and hope you enjoyed this this preview. Remember to like, subscribe, and share as that helps me out. And good luck out there, guys.